Hi, this is Mike Palmer with Group 1 Trading. This is Volatility 4-in-1. Typically, when we talk about the VIX, we say, oh, the market sold off and the VIX popped up. Right now, we're actually seeing the VIX at about 15. That's at an elevated level because of events that we expect in the next couple days. Essentially, we've got a lot of tariff talk going on. They are meeting at the White House as we speak. There was a tweet this morning at 8:35, 5 minutes after the open here in Chicago, that set markets up as much as 36 points in the S&P 500. But that said, we're actually still seeing the VIX at about 15. If you guys look at the VIX over the last 3-4 years, we know that we can go a lot lower than that. So we're up 36 points. We didn't see the VIX pull back that much. That's because we still have some clarity on the tariff situation that we need. And we also, today, we will have the Brexit election. Now, we're not going to get those results till presumably in the middle of the night, early tomorrow morning. That said, that is definitely another catalyst for the market to see how that election, which is related to the Brexit situation, plays out. Now, the trading we've seen today with these sort of elevated vol levels is people selling downside puts in the VIX. Specifically, they sold the DEES 13 puts at 36 cents. That means that if we were to sell off, they would be basically expecting that the VIX to sell off, market rallies, everything calms down. You expect the VIX to pull back, and those would lose some value even though those are downside puts. So the VIX would come down, but those would not retain that level of volatility. Volatility in the VIX options, just like the VIX itself, is a little bit elevated going into these events. Once we have clarity on the tariff situation, which could be a while, but might not be today or tomorrow, we would see these things pull back. And it is worth noting that we have an expiration next week in the regular VIX options. So that's the big expiration. And then we also have holidays coming up, and that tends to really pull back volatilities faster. So again, people like selling the volatility in those VIX options to the downside in the thought that if we get down there, the volatility of the VIX would be much lower. People like being short those at the money options, so they sell the 13 puts while the future's trading 14.30. So that's what's going on here in the VIX. This is Mike Palmer with Group 1 Trading. This is Volatility 4-in-1.